My name is Sarah. So my journey with breast cancer and all that started last summer. I had this mass that I had to get checked out. I was 29 at the time, and they weren't really concerned about it, but they wanted just to make sure, so I got it checked out, and I had to wait for the biopsies. And everyone's like, oh, you're 29, you're not gonna have breast cancer, it's fine, it's probably a fibroadenoma. So I was like, whatever, like, I'm not gonna worry about it. But like in reality, you still have to prepare for the worst. And June 14th is when I got the call. I was actually woken up, excuse me, from a dream, and in this dream, it was my doctor calling me and telling me that I had breast cancer. But I felt this like overwhelming sense of like peace, I guess, where my dream comes in. To me, it was God telling me that I'm gonna be okay. I went straight into wanting to throw everything at it. I was like, 29, I have 2 small kids. I don't want to deal with this forever. Just one and done was my goal. And so I was like, yeah, I went into my surgeon's office and I was like, yeah, I want a double mastectomy. And she's like, oh, okay. Like, we don't really have a whole lot to talk about then. Like, let's just get it scheduled. So I think it was mid-July, I had surgery, and we still weren't sure about chemo and radiation at that point. I was praying to not have to do chemo especially, but unfortunately I did, because it went into my lymph nodes. August 31st, I started chemo. Did the Red Devil for 8 weeks. That was probably the worst. And then did Taxol for 12 weeks. And then I did radiation, 33 rounds of radiation starting, when was it? February 14th. And then I was done April 1st. Sometime in August, my brother-in-law actually threw a benefit for me, a softball benefit, and that's how we got in touch with Roberta's Legacy. Is Harry's nephew plays softball. I think he played in the tournament, and it's been a blessing. Everything's been a blessing from them, because life doesn't stop even with a cancer diagnosis. Roberta's Legacy has helped us with fixing our car. We were looking at a multi-$1,000 bill to just get our car running. I guess it was running, but it wasn't running great. And it was like on its last leg, and we didn't want a new car. We didn't want a car payment, with everything else. So Harry and Roberta's Legacy and STAP, Interstate Toyota, stepped in and covered that bill, and that was life-changing. Like, to think that we would have had to get a new car with, chemo and radiation and everything, and 2 little kids. I have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old. Keeping up on the housework isn't always easy, even without being sick. So Harry sent Kristen over to help me clean my house and just get the basic stuff done, which was a huge help. I'm so very thankful for her to give me that break when I needed it, so I can have the energy now to do what I need to do around the house and get back to being mom. And it's been a journey, but we're blessed that they are here and they are able to help us. And so from going through this, I've learned a lot of lessons in life. I've grown a lot in my faith, which isn't something I expected. It's something you're always doing, but not something I expected. And I would say that this is definitely the most trying time in my life. With everything that I've had to go through, I would not have been able to do it without my family. It was a whole family experience, and extremely blessed and thankful to have all of them in my corner, for sure. I don't know. I know there are women that go through this alone, and I'm thankful I wasn't one of them. I don't think I would have been able to do it without them.